All right, y'all. Let's see what we're going to do today. Let's see if she's coming to work today. Happy Monday, y'all. I know it don't feel like that, but we got to set our intentions out there, right? Oh, she working. She working. All right. All right. Let me. So, I'm going to try to be as easy as I can today. The thumbnail is deliberate, and we're definitely going to talk about that. And I know a lot of us have been feeling it. I know I have. Y'all, I stayed high this entire weekend. I did 4 readings this weekend, and I'm gonna tell you right now, those readings wore me out. Y'all saw my shuffle, y'all saw my pull up. Oh, come here, I'm gonna put you right over here. Y'all saw my shuffle, y'all saw my pull. We're gonna put these cards right here. So yeah, so that happened in Minneapolis, a second time in less than a month, right? And I wish I could say that was let's just say this, that those 2 individuals that passed away, they never meant to be a symbol, but here we are. And today of all days, Neptune is entering Aries. What does that have to do with anything, Ronnie? I can hear the questions. So after 15 years of Neptune being in Pisces, you know, the collective, like the collective dreamscape is shifting. We're leaving the era of fog, the era where truth got soft and blurry, and it was, and it was drowned in feelings. Now Neptune just crossed into Aries, and that's huge. Aries doesn't translate energy. Aries launches it. Neptune here pulls our dreams off the altar and on into the streets, into the conflict, into action. This isn't passive spirituality. This is embodied faith. In Pisces, Neptune softened our boundaries. Neptune amplified our feelings. Neptune dissolved structures. But in Aries, Neptune asks, are you willing to stand up for what you say you believe in? The tension between inner truth and outer chaos is at its peak right now. It's at its zenith. This is a spiritual awakening that isn't polite. It's not a retreat. This is not whimsy. It's combat with consciousness. We cannot talk about Neptune in Aries in the year 2026 without naming what the world has been speaking about around us. And that was the murder of Alex Pretti in Minneapolis. A 37-year-old ICU nurse, a vet nurse, a U.S. citizen, a veteran caregiver. He was murdered. He was murdered. And it was caught on video, holding a phone and trying to help someone else. He wasn't brandishing a weapon. He was legally licensed to carry that firearm. A right affirmed by the gun right activists and state groups. Yet in that moment, right and wrong didn't protect him. That's the chaos of Neptune and Aries. When belief in rights, when they collide with raw force, and you realize the world's not dreaming the same dream anymore. This shift is radical. It's radical honesty made visible. It's a dream. It's a dream of justice and courage, bumping up against a system that still wants control. And yes, that clash is going to hurt. That tension feels existential. This transit is calling us to burn illusions with actions, not reckless violence, not martyrdom, but truth lived. Spiritual concepts no longer stay in the meditation rooms. They're going to be hitting the courtrooms. They're going to be hitting the streets. They're going to be hitting conversations. They show up in protest chants and civic outrage. It's time when faith is morphing into resistance. When empathy becomes advocacy. When spiritual growth begins in the arena or in those protests. The collective isn't withdrawing from the world anymore. We're finally demanding that the world reflect our truth. During this transit, 4 signs are going to feel the shift, and those are the cardinal signs. Those cardinal signs are going to feel it because they're going to be initiated into change. Right off the bat, Aries. Aries, you all have been tempered by real fire. In this transit, your instincts are going to be amplified. Not just for yourself, but for the collective transformation. Cancerians, you're reconciling this balance of protection and action. Your heart is in every loss. You feel every cry that the family of these 2 people are feeling right now. Every cause right now is going to feel personal for you, Cancerians. Libra, truth in relationships and injustice are going to be redefined. You ain't going to be able to half-ass love when the world is asking for your truth. Capricorn, structures and authority. Right now, y'all are recalibrating what power even means. Every sign is going to feel this transit, but the cardinal ones, y'all are going to be leading the wave. So the tarot alignment for this transit is as follows. We're going to be coming up with the Fool. It's going to be a leap of faith into conflict. Not ignorance, but optimism informed by truth. Right after that, we're going to be doing justice. Because fairness isn't abstract anymore. It's going to be demanded. Right after that, the Tower. Old systems are falling hard, not to destroy you, but to wake you up. And last but not least, the Emperor. Who holds authority now? What does real leadership look like? Is real leadership accountable? These right here. These are the best that I could come up with for this transit. Neptune in Aries. Neptune in Aries. It doesn't soften reality. It exposes it. This transit brings conflict to the surface so that it can be dealt with, not ignored, not spiritualized away. What's happening right now isn't random chaos. It's the collapse of confusion. It is the demand of accountability. Neptune in Aries forces people to stop outsourcing their values and start standing in them. Neptune in Aries, it asks, what do you believe and what are you willing to act on? The hope here is this. Illusions, the bullshit that we've been given, cannot survive in this energy. The truth is going to be gaining momentum. People are going to get clearer. They're going to get braver. They're going to be more direct. This cycle where awareness turns into action, where spiritual ideas meet real world responsibilities, and where change stops being a concept and starts becoming visible. And this moment is uncomfortable. Yes, it is. But it's also necessary. Because clarity always comes before the correction. Let me say that again. Clarity always comes before the correction. And with that, we go into affirm. I trust what I know and I move accordingly. I trust what I know and I move accordingly. Here, I want to add this. I act from truth, not fear. I trust what I know and move accordingly. I act from truth and not fear. Y'all saw my shuffle, y'all saw my pull. Today, the spiritual forecast, we're going to be using Kyle Gray, Angels and Ancestors. All right. So, first card is the collective. Air, earth, water, fire signs. Please look for yours on the TikTok, on the Instagram, on YouTube, wherever you choose. Please follow me on all those programs. Please do all the things. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, share this video. If this video brought you any type of clarity, you feeling a little gracious, go ahead. My Venmo and my buy me coffee is there. All right. Top card. Okay, so there is no numerological aspect to be broken down. So this card is the Medicine Guardian, and it says, be open to healing information. You know what? Give me a second, y'all. Let me see something real fast. Hold on. Wait, come here. Let me see. Because that's giving me, there she go. That's giving me very temperance. Yeah, that's giving me very temperance. So we're talking, so with this, with both cards, we've got angels. So we definitely talking about an angelic presence. Okay. Holding the middle ground. We're talking about elements blending instead of fighting. We talking about divine timing at work, a real balance, body, mind, and spirit, all in concert with one another. So for the collective, the question is, what healing are you all resisting because you all insist on being addicted to your struggle? What healing are you resisting because you are addicted to your struggle? Because if we got a medicine guardian and be open to healing information, then we right off the bat, I can tell you right now, we're talking about emotional burnout. We're talking about past traumas knocking on the door again. We're talking about a low level exhaustion that needs more than rest. Collective, your healing is going to start the moment you stop micromanaging how it's supposed to show up. Traditionally, temperance speaks to balance. It speaks to integration. It speaks of moderation and spiritual restoration. That's why I picked this card. And I'm going to tell you right now with this card right here, your medicine is going to arrive when your ego steps aside. When you listen without arguing. When you receive without correcting. When you integrate without rushing. Yeah. Y'all, for this card right here, we going to keep it simple. We're going to affirm, I am open to healing in every form it arrives. I am open to healing in any form that it arrives. Y'all, I showed up. I'm exhausted. I'm sorry for the low energy. I'm never going to lie to you. Shit, because I read these cards don't mean that I'm not human. You know, I feel the weight too. It's fucking cold. You know, yeah. But the one thing that keeps me going, y'all, is that I know that this is one moment. This is one moment, that this is not forever. Nothing is forever. And that the pendulum always swings. And when it swings the other way, I pray that we've learned our lessons and that we can make it work for everybody. Y'all stay in alignment. Stay in alignment. And like right now, I am asking the universe, show me how good it can be. Stay blessed, y'all.